guys, Blakey Boy here bringing you a brand new video from YGSL, I guess. Okay, that was I kind of messed that intro up. Let me try that one more time. Hey guys, my name is Blakey Boy from YGSL bringing you a brand new video and another story time today. I'm telling the minor ones kind of leading up to one of my favorite stories, but this is another story that happened at that church that I talked about my other story about that kid that pantsed me and my balls started flopping out in public, but this happened at that same church. And if you haven't seen that story time, then I'll kind of give you guys a little recap on what this church is about. Recap, I'm telling you guys for the first time then. This church was basically like a church you would go to on Thursday nights, and you bring your family and you'd all sit down and they'd give you free food, like a free meal that the kitchen people cooked, and you'd have they give everybody their own dish, and you'd sit down with your family at this. It's like a restaurant for free, like a soup kitchen or something, but instead of it being for homeless people, it was just for families that went to the church or that just wanted to come and hang out. And my family would do this almost every week. It would happen every Thursday night, so it was like a kind of a regular thing. And this is actually how my family met my friend Noah's family, who is also known as Jakrispy. So we screw around with them too. And okay, that's the only recap I'm giving you guys. Let's get right into the story. So one day we walked into this place, okay? We walked into this place like it was any other week, or week. I just said that twice. We walked into this place like it was any other week. That was 3 times. And we just went and, just sat where we'd usually sit. We talked to some other families. My mom and dad would talk to some of their other friends that I really didn't even know their names because I never really bothered to know people's names. No, it's not a very good habit to not bother to know other people's names. But you know what? Screw it. I don't know anyone's names. I don't even know half my teachers' names. But it's... Oh my god, I really don't know half my teachers' names. Wow, how have I got this far? Alright, but we want... Why do I always get off topic? But we went into this place, and, we just talked to other families and, all that stuff. And this guy came out of the soup kitchen, alright? Why the soup kitchen? We weren't even having soup that night. This guy came out of the kitchen, and he started talking to people. And the first thing I noticed from this guy was that he had this smile. And it was this really, really, really creepy smile. Like, he showed every single one of his teeth. Like, he should be threatened or anything, something like that. Like, he was, trying to be nice. Like, he was trying to look innocent, but he didn't. And I was like, okay. And he walked around and thought, alright, so maybe this guy's just, special needs or something because he looks so freaking creepy. Maybe they just let him in the soup kitchen and, be like, alright, you could come in here, you can cook with us, buddy. He'd be like, ha ha ha. That might offend somebody. But he went around, he started talking to people, and they were everyone had this, when they talked to him, when they talked to him, they would talk to him hey, how you doing there? And they had this weird tone to them when they would talk to him. And back then I didn't really understand why they were talking to him like that. I was like, okay. And I'm gonna call this dude, Harvey Weinstein. Let's call this guy Harvey Weinstein. Let's just call him Weinstein. No, I'll call this guy, what is an unsettling name? We'll call this guy Cosby. So he wasn't black anyway, but let's call this guy Cosby. Cosby comes out, and he comes out, and he talks to my family. He talks to my parents, and my parents they kind of have this weird attitude where they brush him off, okay, yeah, alright, okay, yeah, alright. And he tries to talk to my little brothers, too. He, a few jokes, tried to talk to me, oh, how old are you, buddy? And stuff, and, it was really weird, but I didn't have any, reason to feel threatened by him, but I don't know, it just had, a weird undertone to him, so I was like, okay, I'm 10, which I was 10 at the time, but I'm, almost 16 now. Why am I telling you guys this? But, pedophiles, I'm in the market. But, so this guy started talking to people, made us uncomfortable. He must have known that he was making us feel uncomfortable, because he, hurriedly walked to some other family to bother them. And it was kind of like that throughout the entire night. He was kind of talking to everybody. And then he went back to the kitchen to make our food, and he made us food with a bunch of us he made the food with a bunch of other chefs that passed it out to the entire place. And towards the end, after everything happened, after we ate our food and we went to the classes and we're about to leave, we were just about to leave when the dude started trying to talk to us again, and like I guess I don't really remember. It's kind of hazy. My brothers were talking to him, and my parents kind of got a little bit pissed off. My mom and dad were like, "All right, Zachary," or talking about my brothers. They're like, "Zachary, Chris, let's go. Come on, let's go." And we went into the car, and my mom and dad had like a serious face, and they were like, "Okay." We were like, "What's up? What's wrong with Cosby? I mean, what's wrong with Cosby? He's such a nice guy." And my mom and dad were like, "All right, guys, I need to tell you something. Cosby, everyone told us Cosby is a rapist." And that was like when the bomb hit. Like, I guess like all my brothers were like, "Oh no, but he smiled so well. How could he be a rapist?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course he's a freaking rapist. You see that smile? Come on, like, dude, seriously." And mom and dad were like, "He's not even like a," and I was like, "How is he like a rapist? Did he like have sex with a girl and like the girl was like crazy as hell and went and reported him or something, even though it was consensual or something like that?" Mom and dad were like, and my mom and dad were like, "No, he raped the girl in New York in like an alleyway and just like he just pulled her up and raped her against her will." And I was like, "What the hell was he doing back with our food, cooking our food then?" That's what I was like, "Okay." So we kind of drove off. My mom and dad never really talked anything about it, but like, dude, what the... Looking back at it now, I don't think I remember like going to that soup kitchen again. Soup kitchen, it's a church kitchen. I don't think I remember going to that church kitchen again. Like, who would let a freaking rapist come to your kitchen and cook food for hundreds of people? Like, dude, he's already sick enough. So like, what's stopping him from like just sliding like a semen sample into your freaking nachos? Or what's gonna stop him from like pulling out a pubic hair and just sticking it in the chocolate milk and seeing who finds it first, like having your own little game that you're playing with yourself. Like, what the hell? Like, that's honestly one of the sickest thing ever. Hey, Jakrispy. I'm pretty sure that you already know. Me and you probably are the only ones that know what I'm talking about. So tell me in the comment section if you remember. Don't drop any names though. But seriously, what the hell? God damn, dude. I mean, just looking at it back now, like, I started to notice that some of the meals I had at that church was really slimy. I guess the moral of the story is, don't rape people. Like, seriously, man. That is the most unsettling feeling, I guess. I guess, like, the moral of the day's story is trust your gut. If there's something off about somebody that seems off to you, even if it may be like a false alarm, it's better safe than sorry. So trust your gut, man. Because half the time you see something wrong with a person, or you just like it seems something like off-putting. There usually is. So yeah, stay away from rapists, or they'll probably slip their semen into your freaking spaghetti, or maybe even worse, maybe they'll delete your Minecraft account. Good night, everybody. Motherfucker, yeah. It feels great, motherfucker, yeah. It feels great, motherfucker, yeah. Remember cutting class, we was smoking chill. It was on the gym and lunch, we thought it was real. I was even feeling mad, I ain't even care. Just to be around you made it worth it. I dropped out, but you still said I'm perfect.